Welcome, wrestling fans and Wisconsin Rapids community media viewers to the Ed Stech Invitational Wrestling Tournament from West Allis Central High School in Milwaukee. 24 teams scheduled to go in the tournament, and the Red Raiders have a full lineup all the way from 106 to 285. A little quick update on the tournament. 58 individually ranked kids in this tournament in divisions 1, 2, and 3. 4 teams ranked in the tournament. Mukwonago in Division 1 is ranked 3rd. Wisconsin Rapids in Division 1 is ranked 5th. Nicolay in Division 1 is ranked 11th. And then a powerhouse in D3, Coleman, ranked 1st. Weight classes look like this. 106 pounds, the toughest weight class in the tournament. 7 ranked wrestlers on the individual side. Follow that up with 2 weight classes, 160 and 182, each having 6 ranked wrestlers. Then you got 3 tied for 3rd with 5 each, 132, 145, and 170. So we are going to have Landon Freeman gets a bye the first round. Aiden Armagos gets a bye the first round. Preston Spray gets a bye the first round. Carter Freeman gets a bye the first round. And Aison Meyer as well. Lucas Bean, the first wrestler scheduled to go at 138 against Jacob Walensky of Mukwonago. Damien Stark now out on the mat for the Red Raiders. Joining me in the broadcast area, Hall of Fame coaching member, Mr. Lewie Benitz. Coach, thanks for joining me here. Good day for wrestling.
Yeah, I think so. It's good to get back in a tournament. It's been a long time. Just being back here in the field house, we talked about bring back a lot of memories. State team tournament was held here for quite a few years. As a matter of fact, I don't think we ever lost in this building.
I don't think we did either as a team. Damien Stark is wrestling Ezra Rivera of Waterford, unattached. He is an unattached wrestler. So, no score in this first period.
Well, it's a good tournament to be in. A lot of different calibers.
Yeah, you're going to see probably a few mismatches early on, like in any tournament, and then as the cream kind of rises to the top as you get deeper into the tournament.
And that kind of happens because the tournament is seeded, kind of. So, you get your better wrestlers against probably the ones that aren't so accomplished.
We have to say a big thank you to Molly Fuller for giving us her time to Saturday here, doing some camera work for us. Joyce Bennett's keeping track of all the stats. Rivera in on a single leg, but Stark is trying to stretch that back out and force his head down. Still no score.
Come on, fight this off, Damien. Yeah, I think Molly would have just as soon been up at the bleachers. I went up and I kind of recruited her. I didn't twist her arm, but I got close.
She probably would have twisted back.
She volunteered to come and do this. We're going to get this.
Score it here, Damien. No.
We blew that. We had that, too.
Now we might get 2. No. At the buzzer, no score. 0-0 after 1.
Little lack of experience there.
Rivera's choice, he defers. Stark's choice is going down.
Pretty nice crowd here, Scott.
Yeah, it's not too bad. They have a little mechanical issue with one side of the bleachers. As I was talking to one of the people in charge of the tournament here, they were unable to get them to expand and roll out. So they brought in some temporary ones, and place is filling up.
Come on.
Somehow he's going to get the reversal and has Rivera on his back. And lets him off his back. 3 near fall. 5-0 the lead for Damien Stark. Again, there's 6 mats on the floor here. We're going to give you the best view we can. It's not the greatest advantage point, but we'll make do as best as we can. Thank you for joining us.
I think you did pretty good finding the right seat.
Having a wrist by Stark trying to run this over. Tried to straighten him out over the knee. Two-on-one wrist stride on top by Stark. We are unable to see the clock as it's faced towards the stands and we're behind it. Warning, stalling on Rivera. Illegal hold, Stark, 1 point, Rivera.
You can see a lot of different reffing down here today. You know, I've seen 3 calls from this guy that wouldn't have been made at all.
Yeah, you like you said, Coach, you see some different wrestling and refereeing in kind of different areas. If you're in an area that has, like Central Wisconsin area, where you have a lot of real physical wrestling, a lot of physical wrestling goes on the mat. If you're in an area where you don't see it that much, then they call that stuff potentially dangerous. And got him on a loose half right now. End of the period. Should be 8-0, 8-1 Stark.
I don't even know where this clock is over here.
It's got a Scepter name brand on it, but it's the back of it's facing us. Caution on Stark for improper starting. No points on that first caution. Stark flattens out on the mat instead of trying to come up, which would allow Rivera to go to work on him a little bit. Now he's getting up to a base. And an ankle pick flattens it back out again. Rivera up pretty high here.
Stark's just got to establish a base here. That's what I noticed the other night with some of our young kids. We just don't work on a base very good now.
Locked hands on Rivera. Technical violation, locked hands. 1 point Stark. Now it's 9-1. The correct score should be in favor of Stark.
This ref, I think, must think he's getting paid by the points he throws out. Just let him wrestle, ref.
He's fired up right now, the official. He'll probably burn some of that off after a while.
I hope so.
We'll send Molly out there to have a little talk with him.
Good thing it's not the NFL or he'd have red flags laying all over the mat.
Stark's got the wrist in front of him. Now he just lost it, but Rivera's don't have a very controlling ride. Just Stark not able to put together a good stand-up here.
2 pretty average wrestlers. Oh, no. Oh, we let our elbows hang out there. We're going to get in trouble.
Under a half minute left here, and Rivera's trying to run Stark over with a bar. They have it 10-1. I'm not sure how the 10 points come, but I counted 9 that the official warded out. End of the match. Damien Stark we'll go with the scoreboard, 10-1.
Hey, we won a match already.
Damien Stark with a win over Ezra Rivera. So the Red Raiders off to a good start. I do not see any other Red Raiders right now on the mat, so we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more Lincoln High School Red Raider Wrestling. Back now with some more wrestling here on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. Aison Meyer scheduled to take on Jason Keeler out of Waterford. This is a second round matchup at 132 pounds. Waterford's got 7 ranked kids in this tournament. Not at this weight class, though. Now we're set and ready to go. And those of you that can see the match and get a good look at the official, Seth Deppy, former Lincoln High School Red Raider wrestler, is doing some officiating in this tournament. Meyer gets takedown as they go out of bounds. Been over 10 years since he was officiating. That's what he was telling us when he walked by.
Yeah, I thought maybe more than that. Whatever, it's good to have some good young officials going here.
Yeah, because when you look around, you see a lot of people that are, to be quite frank, very out of shape and very gray or bald, and obviously Deppy has shaved his head, but a lot of the other officials are pretty gray-haired, and we can remember seeing them forever.
Aison Meyer is looking pretty good here. He had a good match the other night.
Oh, this is going to be really tight. That is. Meyer up in at 47 seconds.
He just found his spot on the varsity here the last week or so.
Yeah, and he's kind of was, he wrestled on the varsity pretty much and then off and then. And we got Lucas Beanway down on the far mat. Got taken down by Mukwanago's Jacob Walensky, and Walensky is a handful. He is ranked 5th at 138.
Yeah, he got in there pretty deep. Lucas making his first start here for us.
Bean now trying to get to a base, but they got taken back down, chopped an arm.
This Walensky has wrestled for them for quite a while.
Oh, yeah. And a good, tough ride on top.
He's a wild man.
Bean trying to hit a stand-up, gets taken back down. See if Molly can zoom in just a little bit for us. Get a little bit close, that's it. Aison Meyer trying to keep some hand control underneath there as Walensky jumping side to side here on his ride. He's just very tough on top.
He scores a lot. I'm not sure. He wrestled one of our kids last year and beat him up pretty good. But he's pretty wild, too. He's a pretty tight cradle here.
End of the period. 4-0 for Walensky. Again, Mukwanago has 9 ranked wrestlers in the state as of this Wednesday. The latest rankings, ranked 3rd as a team, so they are solid all the way up and down. We got another Red Raider coming out onto the mat.
They got a good program. We get a lot of numbers. Got a couple of our old wrestlers, their kids wrestle there, the Youngworths. We kind of fell into a backside of a cradle here. Whoa, all
Meyer
right.
comes out. Gets the 2. It's now 4-2.
That's what I'm saying. Walensky is a wild man. Scores a lot, but he gives up a lot too.
This is Josh Black at 145. I'll keep you updated on that, Matt. He's taking on Nicolet's Marcella Kentu. Cantu with a shot in on Black. Black's going to counter that with a front chin lock. And in the corner with elbow control, trying to come around the corner. Shucks him on by, trying to run him over. Got tossed. They're out of bounds. Aison Meyer, Lucas Bean still on top and riding, doing a pretty good job right now. Got an arm bar and a wrist. Now Walensky's trying to stand up, cradled him from his knees, going to score near fall, could pin him. Wow.
Luke Bean is going to be okay. He came a long way in the club. Oh, he's got good points here
Another
again.
cradle here with his arm caught underneath him. This is going to be big trouble here for Walensky. Keep that grip locked up. Pin for Lucas Bean. Wow.
That'd have been a big upset.
Huge upset. Lucas Bean coming back out late here and picked off the number 5 seed in the, or the number 5 ranked wrestler in the state. Big upset there.
And he fell behind early, 4-0.
Yes, he did.
That's a big match for us.
And in watching that match, I know we're a long ways away, but in watching it, it never looked like he really panicked. He wasn't, he still stayed in the match mentally.
He's improved a lot the last couple of years.
Great.
He lifted a lot. He got a lot stronger. And that was a nice cradle he put on.
Yes, it was. 2 of them back to back. We got a little blood time here now on Lucas Bean, Josh Black.
This is Josh Black.
Marcella Cantu. Cantu, the one bleeding here with a nosebleed.
What's our score in this match? Can you tell?
Nope. 2-0, I do believe. Black with a takedown. And some mat cleanup getting taken care of here by the Nicolet coaching staff. The Red Raiders coming down here again to the West Allis Central Fieldhouse, where they've had a lot of success down here in the team tournament. When it was held here, as we talked before, we believe we have never lost down here in a dual meet.
No, a lot of good memories here. A lot of people came down here. The one year we had 100 rooms in that hotel booked.
And that was in one hotel.
Yeah.
And not everybody stayed in one hotel.
Yeah, you're right.
They were all over the place. And when you can fill up basically one side of this field house, is like filling up one whole side of Lincoln's field house. They're set up basically the same.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of people.
Yeah, good memories here.
And they're still getting some cleanup going here on Cantu from Nicolet.
Well, it's kind of a highlight for you, too. Your son Cody coaches at Nicolet, and you get to see him and watch him a little bit.
Yeah, you bet. I know some of those kids, and I followed them a little bit, and the coaches are a nice group of coaches. And so back in action now, Josh Black, 2-0 his lead over Marcella Cantu of Nicolet. Tight waist and a wrist ride by Josh Black. We're on the edge of the circle. See if he can turn him back in to get some points scored. Arm, baseball across the back. Short time coming, 2-1, end of the period. Black 2-0 with a lead. After 1. Cantu's choice, he's going to defer. Black's choice, and he's going down. Little discussion with coaching staff, and that's what they decide. Black just based off on the start, now looking to get some hand control.
He didn't have a real good match the other night, I didn't think.
Cantu working across body half with legs right here, trying to expose the shoulders of Black. Black able to get stomach down. Good, thank goodness for that. Cantu riding the legs hard on this right-hand side, and Black still staying kind of balled up with his head on the mat. Stalemate, says the official. Ben Weidman going to come out at 152 against Tyler Oakkells of South Milwaukee. We'll keep you updated on that match. We'll watch the Black match.
Josh has got to keep moving here. He starts a bit of a base, but he loses it right away.
Yeah, and Cantu's put the legs on the same side each time off the starts, and Block's left him. He's had that hip open and the knee kind of exposed. And
yeah. Now he might be okay. Get his hips up.
Cantu in trouble here. Black can get his hips up, scoop that head or shoulder, which he did, pull him over the top, got a reversal. And near fall coming. 30 seconds left in the period. Weidman's match just first starting. And Weidman's in on a takedown. 2-0 his lead. Black up 7-0 with 14 seconds left, second period. We got blood time on, I'm not sure, this is probably on Black, I do believe.
Good to see Ben Weidman get some people he can wrestle with. His first 2 matches, he got torched.
2 tough guys.
Yeah, and he's going to be a pretty good wrestler. He's a good young kid.
Slide you over to that match if we can catch the Weidman match here a little bit. Weidman's got Onkels from South Milwaukee on his back in deep trouble. And there is the pin, first period pin for Ben Weidman. 53 seconds on the fall.
Way to go, Ben.
Good start for the Red Raider at 152.
Makes him and his dad both happy.
I will slide you back over to the Cantu and the Black match. And we're getting the mat cleaned up.
Bennett and Weedman with Simon Rapids, 152. Ball, 54-7.
13 seconds left in the second period, and Cantu's trying and got the reversal on Black.
It's a plain old side roll.
Yeah.
138, Duzer, Trits, Ball,
And again, one wrestler starting harder than the other. You know, to me, I don't understand the just base off and wait. That leaves the other wrestler initiate his offense.
But if you watch good college wrestling, that's how it is.
That's what they do. These aren't the college kids, so.
Yeah.
7-2. Should be 7-4, I do believe, right, Joyce? Or is it 7? Nope, 7-2.
Was Joyce telling you the score?
Yeah, she's telling me. She got it on Track
I get
Wrestling.
that all the time.
Oh! Roll attempt and a scramble from the feet. And they're off the mat, no points scored.
That was a pretty good scramble.
Yeah. Both of them were on their heads at one point and their feet above their heads. Cantu with a shot at again. Black's trying to counter, which he does. Forces Cantu back to his feet. And they work off the mat again. 1 minute left. 7-2 the Red Raider. And we got stoppage for blood time again on Black.
What's with these Nicolay kids that are bleeding?
Well, we got both of them bleeding. Black had to clean up in the bloody nose, and then they had to clean up the mat, and Cantu's the same. And Red Raiders and their ranked wrestlers at 106. Landon Freeman, honorable mention. 113, Aiden Armagast, ranked 10th. At 120, Preston Spray, ranked 5th. 126, Carter Freeman, honorable mention, along with Ben Weidman at 152. Brett Bach, the top-ranked wrestler, at 160. Kaler Trits, honorable mention at 170. And Peter Rucker, who is not here today, is ranked 11th at 195. And we got blood just about stopped, cleaned up. It's bad enough when one wrestler's got a bloody nose that you can't really get stopped, and it's hard to because their hearts are pumping. They're doing a lot of activity, so your heart's got to pump to supply your muscles to do that, and then now you got both of them. So all right, here we go now. Third period. 57 seconds left, 7-2, Black with a lead.
He put in a lot of time in the off season. He went to a couple camps, always worked hard in the club. He does a lot with his God-given skills. I was disappointed the other night, and I thought that he probably should have had a better match than he did.
And we got a warning stalling on Black. 20 seconds left. Still in control, 7-2. Now you don't want to get into any flurries or any bad position here to get scored major points on. You want to stay and go, ooh, there's a front cement mixer. Black's going to fight this off, I do believe. Off the mat with 2 seconds left, both on their feet. 11th hour move there by Cantu and Nicolay. Black's going to get the win, 7-2. And he's got a first round match on the board.
We're having a pretty good start to this tournament here.
So far we're doing okay. We'll bring you more of the Lincoln High School Red Raider wrestlers when we return to West Allis. Back now at West Allis Central. Brett Bach's ready to go now. A quick match before his, and he's going to take on, at 160, Milwaukee Hamilton's Loyanis Warden. I'm not sure Loyanis really cares to be out there if he even knows who Brett Bach is.
You're doing good on the names, though.
Well, I'm not sure that's close.
I meant Brett Bach.
Yeah.
I don't think if I was an average high school kid, I'd want to be out there with him neither.
Front headlock, picking a knee around the corner. We go in the spin cycle.
He's a Greco wrestler.
Cradle from that same side. Got Warden's on his back. Still got the cradle. Settling him in. Steps across for more body weight, loses the cradle. Warden's kept fighting, got off his back, but it's 5-0 Bach right now. Half with a wrist, snatched him back inside, turning his shoulders one more time. Little cross face under the nose, that'll get your attention. Wraps him up in a cradle one more time. Warden is fighting though, he's not giving this up.
For long.
Yeah, it didn't take long after that. Brett Bach with a pin at 160, second round match. First period pin for the Red Raider. And he made quick work of the Milwaukee Hamilton wrestler. No other Red Raider on the mat right now, so we'll catch our breath, take a quick break. We'll be back with more Lincoln High School Red Raider Wrestling. Kaler Trits on the mat now at 170 pounds against Caleb Hennis out of Waukesha North. Trits an honorable mention early season ranking. And
hopefully we can get on track. He got caught in the middle of a barrel roll the other night and he got himself pinned. He's a good young wrestler.
Nice collar tied to an ankle pick. But Hennis of Waukesha North is fighting this pretty hard. Trits stayed pretty big on top there and fought that roll off.
Turned that corner pretty well.
Now he's got to keep
He's
up.
a little wild on top.
Yeah. And Hennis kind of wild on the bottom too. 2-1, Trits with a lead. Minute gone, minute left, first period. Barrel roll attempt by Trits, and that was countered. Hennis trying to come around the corner. Now Trits trying to step up through it. Hennis hipped him over to his back. Wow, scramble.
This is how he got hung up the other night.
Trits still in better position here. Has got the takedown. 4-1 the lead, 20 seconds left. And the roll attempt by Hennis. It's got to fight his hips up.
He rides pretty high, pretty loose. Looking for points always.
Yeah, and there is a method to get the points. You know, you work on a guy, you get him in the position you need him. It's not always fly around 100 miles an hour.
Yep, that's right. That's the way it is.
4-1, Trits after one. Hennis goes down to start the second period. Trits tried to cradle as Hennis stood up.
He likes to cradle.
Couldn't do that, so Hennis gets the points, 4-2. I'd be surprised if the pace of scoring points slows down here at all.
He's always going for big points, and that's good most of the time. There, you got this one.
Trits now gets the takedown. But again, out in front over the shoulder, basically, of Hennis. Hennis reached back, traps a knee.
He's always looking to cradle. And he'll get it sooner or later.
And we got stoppage there outside the circle. 6-2 the lead now for the Red Raider. Hennis gets set. Trits are going to cover.
Carl Travis, 170. Kenosha Christian, ball, 218.
And Hennis reached back, got that knee. Now Trits gets it free, but he's up high over the shoulders again. Roll attempt. And Trits able to counter and hang on and ride through it. Now he's got a half and a bar.
He's always looking for back points.
There's the pin. 3:45 on the fall time for
That
Keeler
was
Trits.
nice. Way to go, Keeler. Make the Trits clan happy.
And the Red Raiders pick up extra team points again with a pin. You get 2 bonus points.
Well, that's the whole point here. Pins are worth an extra 2 points.
And that's where you build up team points in a hurry.
Yeah.
And that's how you separate yourself basically from some of the other teams that are just looking to get a win.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more Lincoln High School Red Raider Wrestling. Damien Stark on the mat now for the Red Raiders at, have a look back here quick, 182 pounds. And he's got, who's his opponent, Joyce?
I don't know. Just waiting.
Joyce is looking. Looks like almost Waterford singlet down there. In any event, that opponent has got him in a cradle already with a takedown.
His opponent's probably seated.
Evan Danowski is the opponent from Waterford. And Danowski, he's only ranked 3rd in Division I right now. So this is a tough task for Damien Stark, the Red Raider. Stark is on his back right now. Danowski on top. Got 50 seconds left. Right now it's 2-0, but Danowski has not been awarded his near fall points because he's in the process of trying to get a pin. Stark's fighting this pretty hard. 25 seconds left, first period. Danowski's looking to reposition if he can. Fires a half, lifts an arm from the underneath side. Referee's in close, and there is the fall with 9 seconds left, first period.
Couldn't quite make it through the period.
Evan Danowski undefeated coming in. He stays that way for Waterford. So Damien Stark at 182 pounds will go on the wrestleback side for the Red Raiders. And again, you can still score points there. That can make or break your tournament. If you got guys that can advance and get team points, bonus ones on the way out the back side. We'll take we'll see here. We may have another Red Raider getting ready to go here. We'll hang on that same mat. That Ashton Fisher at 195 against Alex Pluta of Germantown. This is a first round matchup here at 195 pounds. What do you know a little bit about Ashton Fisher, Coach?
Just that he's really loaded with talent. Wrestled in the club, played basketball his first couple of years, and we were able to kind of recruit him, and I think he's got a real future here. He just came out here a week or so ago. Kind of a nice addition to our team here. He's got a pretty nice cradle locked up here. He's really talented athletically.
He's got a takedown in a lead. He's going to have 3 near fall at least. Now he catches that arm, comes around the corner. Gotta toss him here. 3, near fall, 5-0 the lead for the Red Raider, and he regains control. The points came on a takedown from the feet to the back. Off the mat, they both step. 56
He's pretty
seconds.
green. He'll make a lot of mistakes, but he probably makes up for it with his athletic skills.
West Allis Central, ball 440.
Fisher with wrist control underneath on a tight waist, and he stops the first move of Pluta. Fired a half on one side, then switch it to the other. 30 seconds left.
151.
Fisher trying to keep that wrist tied up underneath, which he's done a good job, trying to get to a bar, but then lost the wrist.
Pretty good control.
End of the period. 5-0 the Red Raider with a lead. And Pluta's going to take on his feet for his choice. He went to his back the first time he was on his feet. Let's see if Fisher can duplicate that. Collar tie on the outside by Fisher, and they break apart. Minute and a half left, second period. Two on one and a weak shot in, but Pluta countered that. And again, we're shooting at 6 mats here on the floor, 3 on each side, and so you are unfortunately going to see some traffic for the other mats in front of you. It's the best we can do, as there is no elevated seating area here for the broadcast area. Nice little step back and a trip. 7-0 right now, the Red Raider. 40 seconds left this period. Pluta gets up to his feet and they step out of bounds. Fisher still in control. He'll be on top riding.
Wrestling pretty solid. And the more matches he gets, it's like money in the bank for him.
Right.
Pretty inexperienced.
And you said solid, and that's the way I described this too. There's nothing flashy here right now. He's grinding out the lead that he's got, staying in good position. And the end of the period comes. 7-0, 2 periods down. Fisher's choice, he goes down.
And he comes out pretty hard.
It'd be great to see him hit a nice stand-up here. Feet on the mat instantly. Just like you said, Coach, got the hips free, broke the hands. 8-0 the lead. He's at a major decision right now, the difference in the match score being 8 points or more. See if he can add to that.
And that's a half a point at the end of the tournament.
And we've seen in our time state tournaments won or lost by a half a team point.
Yeah. Yeah, I recall one of those pretty well.
Fisher in, scoops a leg, didn't have the best shot, but still staying after it and lost control.
He's got some power.
That was all power because he got stopped and was stretched out and just sucked him in with his arms. 42 seconds left.
One more takedown would be nice.
I was just going to say the same thing. That kind of salt this away. Get him out of that spot where he potentially could lose the major.
Yeah.
20 seconds left. Looks like the early season conditioning's getting him a little bit.
Yeah, and his opponent isn't letting him near.
Bad shot by Bluta, and Fisher catches that. Nice win, 8-0 on a major.
That was pretty solid, pretty conservative.
Ashton Fisher over Germantown's Alex Bluta, 8-0. I do not see any other Red Raiders ready to go here, so we will take a, well, is that a Red Raider on the far end there, Molly, or not? No, it's not. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more Lincoln High School Red Raider Wrestling. 195-pounder. No. Well, what weight is he wrestling at here?
195.
Is this Tanner Gormanson?
No, this is Bars.
Tanner Bars?
195.
Is this an extra match, maybe?
Yeah, it says Rapids.
Well, we'll check this out. This is Tanner Bars, and we do not,
Go back to the brackets.
I'm not sure what
We've
weight,
got Gormanson coming up
what
here.
he's at here. Tanner Gormanson would be at 220 pounds against Patrick Jones of Janesville Craig. It's an extra match. Okay, Tanner Bars is wrestling in filling in a spot, I guess, actually. And Bars's opponent is who, Joyce? Reed Meyer from Sussex, who is 10-1 coming in. That's a pretty tall order, getting thrown into a tournament and then getting probably the number 2 seed.
Well, we pulled one big upset tonight.
Yes, we did.
With Luke Bean.
Over Walensky, the number 5 ranked kid in the state. Wow. From Waterford, that would be another team that you'd look at to be in the hunt for the title here, a team title. Tanner Gormanson wrestling at 220, still no score. 0-0 against Patrick Jones of Janesville Craig. And he just got taken down. Jones scored a takedown, leads 2-0. Gormanson now pinning the hip down. Nope. Comes up with the escape as, excuse me, as Tanner Bars gets the escape, excuse me.
Being a freshman at 220 might be a bit to
That's
chew.
pretty hard, yeah. Bars gets taken down, turned to his back, and they're off the mat. Tanner Gormanson at 220 still on his back and to survive the first period, so that's a good thing. He's still living to wrestle. It's 5-0, Patrick Jones. Bars again able to get an escape off the bottom without much hassle there by his opponent. This is more or less kind of a controlled street fight with Bars and his opponent. 8-2, Bars trails.
Yeah, pretty green.
And his opponent likes to be really physical. Just out horsepower at Bars, puts him to his back with a 2% toss.
Get your elbow up in the air. It's
Yep.
probably going to happen.
And there is the pin. Bars goes down. And we'll swing you right over here to the Gormanson match. Gormanson down 5-0 after one. This is the second period. Again, a young freshman at 220 pounds. Front chin lock, around the corner they go, but Jones ends up with a single. Fight this off, Tanner.
He just don't protect his legs at all.
Kind of a slouched over stance too. There isn't much of an athletic stance there.
He was in the club long enough. He knows better. His technique should be a little more solid than that.
Underhook loosely, and Jones fights that off.
Meyer, 195, penalty, fall, 329.
Off the mat, literally onto the hard floor here.
Jacob Knocker, 182 from Germantown, fall, 504. Stromberg, 285 from McGuire, 38 seconds.
Gormanson looking to get inside position here. He's got an overhook on this near side. Lateral drop attempt. Now they're both locked up. Launching pads loaded, and time runs out. Jones' choice, he goes down. Both of them breathing hard. Again, early season wrestling here. Conditioning not great yet, but that's why you come to tournaments like this, to get experience, conditioning, matches. Bart's got to fight this here and runs him out of bounds. Still believe it's 5-0 here for Jones. A little roll attempt. He got the 1 point escape as Gormanson wasn't expecting that.
Pretty loose start. Come on, Gormy. Work for some position here. All his opponent wants to do is go upper body.
Warning, stalling Jones.
Nathan Roma, 285, West Allis Central, fall, 122.
Score is still, it's now 6-0 on the escape.
Fall, 57 seconds.
Just over a minute left. Warning, stalling, green again. That's 1 point for Gormanson. It's now 6-1. Comeback has started.
He was in position to score that there.
Yes, he was, but backed off.
I think he hurts for power a little bit.
Warning, stalling, green again. That's another point. 6-2.
This kid is really dying.
Yes, he is. And so is Gormanson, unfortunately. And with not the experience to take advantage.
What do you think the score is here? 5-2?
6-2.
6-2?
Gormanson trails, yep. End of the match. 6-2, Gormanson goes down.
Oh, he had a comeback.
To Patrick Jones of Janesville, Craig. Heavyweight yet to go. Josh Hansen at 285 against Garrett Madden of Kenosha Christian Life. And we will bring you that match when we return to West Allis Central. Josh Hansen on the mat at 285 pounds. First round matchup against Garrett Madden of Kenosha Christian Life. Two guys, same body styles here. Neither one of them real tall and in that 285-pound class. Oh.
Josh is a thrower. He likes that little half a headlock.
That was about a half a headlock. Yeah. He's got Madden on his back, though. That's the main thing. Put that weight on him. There's the pin.
Wow, that's over.
First period pin for Josh Hansen. Good job. Picked up 2 team points again. Bonus points for the Red Raiders. And you got to wrestle who they put in front of you in the bracketing. It doesn't make a difference. He'll get better as it goes.
He's going to be okay.
Good match for the Red Raider. We've been through the complete lineup of the Red Raiders now, so we'll take a quick break.
Here we go again, though.
And we'll be back with more Lincoln High School.
We got a
Red
guy
Raider.
in the mat right now.
Oh, we do. All right. Good deal. We'll stay right here. This is Aiden Armagast against Amadi Cameron of West Allis Central is his opponent. Aiden had a first round bye, as did the first 4 weight classes for the Red Raiders. And we're waiting for his opponent to get to the mat. I don't see him anywhere yet. Another Red Raider getting loose over in the far corner. Starting to take some of the warm-ups off. Yeah, Monty Cameron, you got a Red Raider waiting for you on mat 2. They just announced it. So they are waiting. And West Allis Central coach coming out, calling him over. Here he comes running across the mats. We got some updated team scores for you here right now as we stand. McWanago leads with 50 points. Nicolay in second at 42. Germantown third, 39. The Red Raiders in fourth, 38 points. He's taking his good time getting out of his step warm-ups, putting his headgear on, waiting and waiting and waiting. Well, let's hope Aiden Armagast can make quick work of this, because we've got 1 period gone waiting already.
Oh, here we go. His opponent's ready now.
All right, here comes the official. Aiden Armagast taking on Amadi Cameron of West Allis Central, and Armagast with a quick takedown to the back. And there's a pin. Didn't take long. 13 seconds on the fall.
A lot of jumping around.
Yeah.
Was hardly worth the wait.
But it's what we waited a whole period.
He must have finished that hot dog just in time.
Yeah. He waited a whole period for 13 seconds worth of wrestling. That's all right, though. No Red Raiders up on the mat as we speak. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more Lincoln High School Red Raider Wrestling. Landon Freeman getting ready to go on the mat against Alec Conlock of New Berlin. Eisenhower is his scheduled opponent. And again, a Red Raider waiting on the mat. And New Berlin Eisenhower guy. Now he's coming over. All right, here we go. Landon Freeman, a first-round bye at 106 pounds. He's taking on Alex Conlock out of New Berlin Eisenhower. Freeman having a pretty decent start to his wrestling career at Lincoln here. Nice shot in off wrist control.
He's come a long way. He was a tough club wrestler.
Change corner, got to a double on the way down. Got a takedown, leads 2-0. Steps over that leg with an ankle lock. Now he's trying to lock up a cradle. I think he's got it locked. See if he can turn him.
Gotta bump him over.
Got a minute 10 left yet. Stay patient with it here. Yeah, maybe a little outpowered there. Had to break the grip, go back to a ride. Ankle pick.
The Freeman started coaching the Grove school team over there. And they brought the whole clan with them. And it's really been a good addition. Really good people.
Freeman name a wrestling family from the Coosa area.
Yep, exactly.
And Conlock getting to a high base now to his feet, working on hand control. 21 seconds left yet. Freeman got to lift or back dump him here. Takes him forward right on his head. Back right up to his feet and another trip with a step through. Good work by young Freeman.
His dad has really been involved with the club. He's coached it for a long time. Troy, he's really good with kids.
Both on their feet. Start the second period. 2-1. Freeman gives Conlock the free ride to his feet. Freeman in again, a double lifts. Sets him back down on the mat. Can he get him a turn? Yes, he does. 4-1 Freeman. Trying to catch him on his back here. He's got 2 more points as Freeman. It's now 6-2. Got a bar on this near side. And wrist control on the far side. Running him over if he can. Steps over. Near fall coming. This could be pretty tight.
He's a pinner.
There is the pin for Freeman, and the 3:18 on the fall.
We're picking up a few falls. Point here and there.
And you know, Coach, just watching the dual meets, as I know you have too, the Red Raiders scoring extra team points, pinning a lot of people in their opponents. So this is a pinning group. That's good to see. No more Red Raiders out right now. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back to the Ed Stech Invitational. Carter Freeman, the Red Raider, ready to go at 126 pounds. Blake Roberts of Mukwonago, his opponent. This will be a big match for the Red Raiders. One big upset with Mukwonago earlier in the tournament. Jacob Wazinski went down at 138 to Aison Meyer.
To Luke.
Lucas Bean.
Bean, yeah. That's the big match.
Again, the Red Raiders tied right now as we stand with Mukwonago at 53 team points. And on a shot in is Freeman. Nice little barrel roll. Takedown 2. One point, the free ride escape.
It's a pretty even match.
50 seconds left, first period. 2-1 Freeman of Rapids. Nice counter by Freeman. Another nice shot with elbow control, little sweep shot. No, it does not have the 2 as Roberts has a whizzer in to control him.
Yeah, he comes up with that whizzer pretty good.
Now back into a single, now back to their feet. Same thing again, barrel roll takedown, got it, 2. Trying to get near
That time he got it.
Yep. He's got good elbow control when he does that. Man, that elbow's not moving at all. 6-1, the Red Raider leads after one period. Again, team-wise, this is a big match here. Anytime you're wrestling some of the guys that you're going to compete with team points in, all these matches are important.
Yeah, these are two of the favored teams. We might be an underdog, but we've been there before.
Yeah, if you look on paper, you know, rankings, that's an opinion, but it's talking points and the number of kids ranked. Mukwonago's got one more than the Red Raiders. Another nice shot, but
reached too far out.
Yeah, Roberts has got that whizzer again. Another barrel roll attempt again. Roberts fought that pretty hard this time, almost tossed him.
He's going to get in trouble if he don't get that elbow down.
And it's the same takedown each time, so Roberts is going to learn. Again, Freeman in on a single, now up to his knees. Whizzer again by Roberts. Off the mat they work. 44 seconds left.
We got to set him up a little bit, got to circle him a little bit. Make him take that step.
Shot again, but then he comes up around the body, and that's where the whizzer falls in.
Yeah, we're going to get in trouble with that thing.
One of these times he's going to hip into that whizzer. That's not going to be pretty. Again, we're at the opposite corner of the West Allis Central Fieldhouse. Roberts with a shot, Freeman with a reshot. Here's a toss attempt off that whizzer. Now we got a scramble. Freeman in the scramble, able to cover. Got the takedown.
He's been on offense the whole time.
Yes, he has. Roberts has been reacting. And Freeman's been the aggressor. Nice work to his feet. Working on hand control. Cuts back. Got a cradle, I think, locked up here. Should have a reversal.
Had a nice standing switch there.
And they're off the mat. If I can read the scoreboard, it says 10-2, Freeman. And now we got a little bit of blood cleanup time. Let's swing you right over to the match for the Red Raiders we got going on here. Miss Fuller, who is this wrestling now? Oh, it's Preston Spray. First time out for the Red Raider. And he's taking on Davis Anderson of Franklin. Red Raiders wrestled Franklin in the team tournament at the old field house in Madison a handful of years ago. Probably,
yeah, a lot of years ago.
Yep,
yeah.
Probably 2006 or so. 8-3, Spray's got the lead here, as Joyce shows us, on a nice ankle pick, drives in.
Spray might be one of the top seeds there, huh?
I would think so.
He's not a pinner, but we could use a pin here eventually.
Ten 10-3 the score now with, I'll just update you on the Freeman match. Now it says 10-4, I think, I don't know. It's between the media things that we get here in the scoreboard, it's a lot different. Preston Spray is up 12-5. There's two more, so it should be 14-5.
Wish he'd hold him on his back here one of these times.
Yeah, it'd be nice, yeah. Work for a good, solid pin. Going for a crossface, but now changes that. Works on wrist and a half. And Carter Freeman on the far end over Blake Roberts of Makawanago, which is a good thing, 12-3. He's got a 9-point lead as best I can read the scoreboard with 17 seconds left. They're going to work their way off the mat. Yeah, if you score yourself, Coach, 3-4 tech falls, you lost 2 points.
Yeah.
Basically that's how you can look at it. So the extra points are great when you can rack them up, but then when you have that kind of a lead, hunt those pins hard.
Yep.
(12-3) Carter Freeman with a major decision.
See, even here, Preston had him all positioned to get back points. You let him go. You got to think of the team a little bit here.
That's right. It goes from you're individual now. What can I do to get to help the team out as much as I can? And that's Spray's
So was Carter Freeman score down there?
It was 12-3, so he got a major decision. 16-6 right now, Spray with a lead. About a minute and a half remaining in the match. Another Red Raider out on the mat on the far side down there. We'll see who that is when we get a chance. We'll finish watching the spray match.
Preston's still going here, Coach.
Lucas Bean down on the far side. We'll catch up with him in a minute.
Come on, take him to his back here, Preston.
Caught him with a bar and a half here right now. This time put him away. He got the pin.
Did he get that?
Yeah, I guess so. We were kind of blocked here, but.
I saw the ref slap the mat.
So Preston Spray wins on a fall. And his first time out, second round for him. He got a first round bye. Picked up extra dual meet team points. And now he's all the way down to the other end. This is Lucas Bean, I do believe.
Right. He's ahead 2-0.
And Bean is the one we talked about earlier, took out the number 5 ranked Jacob Wazinski out of Mukwonago on a pin.
Just finally got back on the team. He was out, then he got a forfeit the other night, and he's had a couple big matches here today.
This is Devin Lannis out of Waukesha North. Aison Meyer, that looks like, on the mat now for the Red Raiders. We'll stay with the Bean match. Off the mat, into the period. Bean looks like he's got a 2-0 lead. Was riding pretty well.
Yeah, they got those little scoreboards on the other end.
Yeah.
You need your field glasses, Stevens.
Binoculars would work pretty good. Both on their feet. Shot in, countered, now goes to a double, picks an ankle, takedown Bean. And Molly, is this Aison Meyer over here correctly? All right, Aison Meyer is wrestling Dylan Paulus out of Waukesha North. Got him in a cradle, but unable to turn him right now. He's got some near fall in the referee's hand. 2 near fall. Bean riding pretty good here, staying in control of this match.
He's solid. He's a solid little wrestler.
Don't get stepped over.
Whoop.
Out of bounds they go, thank goodness.
Shut my mouth.
Thank goodness they were out of bounds. Lana stands up from Waukesha North, and Bean takes him right back to the mat. Again, not a ton of points getting thrown out here, but controlling. Now he steps back over the leg. Can we get to an Okie choke here, Coach? And controlled by Lannis. Bean's got a fight to stay in control here. 15 seconds left. And we got a stalemate. That helped.
Good call, yeah.
Yeah, that helped. 11 seconds left.
You think it's 4-0 down there?
I think so.
Molly says, yep.
We'll
Got
believe
those
Molly.
young eyes.
Third period coming. Bean's choice, he goes down leading 4-0. Aison Meyer and his opponent, Dylan Paulus of Waukesha North, are on their feet here. Bean gets his hips flattened down. Now he's got to build back up. And here he comes. Meyer with another takedown.
Pretty solid wrestling.
And Aison Meyer, just in my observation, when he started wrestling a little bit on the varsity till now, he's really improved.
Yeah.
He's really improved wrestler.
He's a transfer student, came here last year. I think he's a senior now already. Molly, is Aison a senior?
And Meyer and Paulus on their feet now. Paulus got an escape, and there's some blood time in that match. Bean now on the far end down there. Aison Meyer's score is 6-0, and that's one of the scoreboards that we cannot see. Bean to his feet, little cut back. Can he pick the leg? Trying to lock up a cradle. He's got the reversal too. It should be 6-0, I think, and now he's going to try to score near fall. Now we're getting near fall. This is tight. Pin.
And he got the pin.
Didn't take long when Bean had him on his back, did it?
He keeps going.
2 pins in a row for the 138-pounder Lucas Bean.
The Beaner.
That will swing you over to the Meyer match again here, like Molly has done. Thanks, Molly.
She's way ahead of you,
Oh, yeah,
Scott.
I know. It's been that way most of the day. On their feet and wrestling here. Meyer in control of this match to this point. Roll attempt. Meyer rolls through it, but then gets stepped over the top of.
He got headlocked.
Now he's got to work up from the bottom. Trying to hit a switch. Got the switch and comes up with a legs ride. Working on a crossbody half here. Meyer didn't stop down in there though. He kept on wrestling. Knew he got reversed, kept on going. Now, Paulus gets a escape. They're on their feet. End of the period. Should be third period coming. Paulus is dying here a little bit.
What do you think the score is on that match?
We'll see if Joyce can bring it up here. It says 8-4 Aison Meyer. And this guy is 17-1 coming in.
Thanks, Joyce.
Joyce is on top of it too. Good thing we brought them two along.
Well, she's got the technology thing going on.
Track wrestling is helping out quite a bit.
Yeah, that's all I know. The only way I know.
Shot in by Paulus. Paulus is a senior and he's 17-1 coming in, Coach.
Is he really? Boy, Aison Meyer is countering really well.
8-5 now, Meyer. And we've only had a couple of matches. The Bob Downing tournament got canceled, so that was a tournament we missed out on. And we got a couple of dual meets.
Yeah, we need some matches. And we're getting them.
We're getting them here. It's a good tournament for this. Paulus trying to step over the top here. Meyer trying to hang on to an arm to take down Paulus. Now 8-7. And Paulus cuts him loose. 9-7. 2, takedown Meyer.
He fought that headlock.
Yes, he did. Got it in a scramble there, fought it off.
He's a tough kid.
Should be 11-7 right now, and he's riding with wrist control. Meyer with wrist control. Warning, stalling Meyer. They give a point to Paulus. And Paulus is dragging a leg behind him here. He's got either a cramp issue or a knee issue.
There's about 10 seconds left.
About 10 seconds left. Paulus comes out. 11-9 it should be, or 11-8, I'm not sure. End of the match.
Wow.
Aison Meyer with a win. We're going to call it 11-9.
That got closer than I thought it was going to be there for.
Yeah, he had a good 4-point lead there for a while, and then all of a sudden, 11-9 Aison Meyer with another big win for the Red Raiders. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more Lincoln High School Red Raider Wrestling.
You know who he's wrestling.
Ben Weidman against Benitz. All right, here we go, Molly. Ben Weidman on the mat at 152. And I'm going to pronounce the name as it's spelled. Ben Shingledeck.
Easy now.
D-E-C-K on the end there from New Berlin. Joyce was saying that name, and we had to check spelling, let's say. Weidman were the first match by and then pinned Tyler Oakels of South Milwaukee. Shingle deck shot in. Weidman sprawled back, countered, got behind.
Countered really well, too.
Takedown, 2. Still riding is Ben Weidman. Watch a roll attempt. Posted an arm out. Lifted the thigh, cut it back the opposite direction, took him back to the mat.
Ball 121.
Oh, he doesn't look nothing like his dad, does he? Weidman? without the kind of the curly frizzy hair. Wow, they're identical. Warning, stalling Weidman.
His dad won the state tournament as a junior, and then got upset as a senior. And he's doing a really good job over at the middle school. But then he wanted to watch his boys wrestle, so he's not coaching this year.
End of 1, Weidman 2-0. Shingledeck's choice, he deferred. Weidman's going to take the down position. Now we'll see if Weidman can come off the bottom. Good hard start. Working on hands already. Cuts back, steps over the top. Could have some big points coming here. Oh, he let him off his back. Weidman catches a crossface here. Counters well. Takedown. Excuse me, reversal. Boy, he had him on his back there for a little bit, Coach. He couldn't quite keep him there. Weidman staying after those wrists pretty hard, isn't he? That's good wrestling there.
He's wrestled a lot in the club. He did really well at the youth level.
Shingle deck tried to stand up. Weidman reached through, hooked that leg, had wrist control, takes him back to the mat. Now you got to fight here. He's doing a lot of good things here, Coach, with the wrist control. It's not allowing his opponent to mount much offense from the bottom, trying to get a roll here. Weidman trying to fight this off.
He won't get rolled. He'll stay under that other arm.
Short time in the second period. Weidman exposing himself off to the side, trying to get that wrist up into the bar. End of the period. Weidman leads 4-0 after 2 periods. Shingle deck chose both on their feet. Had a hard time on the bottom with Weidman riding him, so that eliminated that choice. And Weidman got away from the bottom, so that eliminated putting him on top.
Ooh. He settled back on that pretty good.
Yeah, he did. Off the mat they work. Got his arms hung up just a little bit in there. Now he's back to his feet. Little drag attempt.
This kid he's wrestling is decent.
Yeah. 13-2, and only a freshman.
Is he really? Well, Ben's only a freshman, I think.
Ben's a sophomore.
Snuck through there on me a year.
This is going to be a good freshman for his opponent, for New Berlin.
Shuck him by that, a boy.
Nice little shuck to a single, drives across to a double, gets a takedown. That should salt the win away here if he doesn't get in trouble. 6-0, the Red Raider.
Nice job, Ben.
Get one turn here. That'd be great. Here's a roll coming, or an inside turn. Spiral ride by the Red Raider. Ooh, here we go. There's a turn there. Big points coming now for the Red Raider. Can he stick him here? He wrestled hard this whole match to get to this point with that move. Good, solid wrestling by the young Red Raider.
He countered that pretty well.
Pin for Weidman.
What a boy, Ben.
The match was almost over. It had been like 5.
Nice job.
Third period pin for the Red Raider over a one-loss wrestler. Nice job by the Red Raiders. Another Red Raider coming out here just to our right. We'll see who this is.
That's Bach, I
Josh
think.
Black against Nick Foster of New Berlin Eisenhower. Red Raiders putting up some pinpoints here. Off the mat they work. Back to the center we go. Red Raiders right now 97 points. McWanago 59, Coleman 57.5, Germantown 57. Nicolay's in 5th place with 56 points. Pinpoints adding up big.
Where are we at?
We're in 1st place, 97 points. Got a little bit of a lead open up now.
Well, the issue is we got a couple of those young kids at the top end. Hard to score any points.
Yeah, well, they can pick off some wins, hopefully in the backside here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's all part of this too. Just because you're not in the championship side doesn't mean you can't help your team.
Right.
And like you've always said, you wrestle kids at your own level then.
Yep, that's what happens. I remember a few years ago over at the Cheesehead, one of their little grandsons wrestled his heart out, took on one of their top seeds the first round, and then instead of falling into the backside against people he could compete against, he got in with all the studs. So even though he won a match, he went like 0-5 or something.
Yep. Black and Foster still on their feet here. Foster's around the corner and spin cycle. He rolled through off the mat. No control, both up. And the Red Raiders have, I think, Brett Bach in the center mat at 160 pounds. He's taking on Tegan Fox out of Franklin. Bach, the number 1 ranked wrestler at 160. Black now trying to counter a single leg shot here.
Oh, no,
they
don't
step off the mat. Brett Bach with a takedown leads 2-0. Now legs right in, working on a half on a cross body. He's got a wrist tied up. And this could be lights out for Fox.
He's a bugger up here.
Pin for Brett Bach. About 33 seconds into the match for Brett Bach.
Do you have any idea what Josh Black's score is like here?
0-0 yet. And Foster able to get to his feet. Gets the 1-point escape and the lead. These two have had some scrambles on their feet.
Yeah. Be a nice match to win.
A deep shot in, but they were out of bounds.
He's let this guy in too deep.
Yeah, he's gotten in a couple times now. Got to protect those legs a little bit. Black with wrist control now, trying to slow down the offense of Foster. Black in with a shot now on Foster. He's got an ankle. Head caught in between the center. Now he's popped the head out to a side. And we're still working on the edge of the mat here. No score. Off the mat. 0-0.
Stalemate, and Keeler Trits is coming up out here.
Keeler Trits, his opponent would be Jacob Van Duzer out of New Berlin. Trits into a little duck-in shot to a body lock, and Van Duzer locks up, and the launching pad's loaded here, and Trits loses him. Lateral drop attempt, but they stepped off. No, they didn't. Trits counters, has a takedown. Wow, pretty wild and controlled. Foster in and a double leg on Black. Off the mat, though.
He lets him in here way too deep here, Scott.
Yes, he does. See if we
Get
can
on
get
offense,
you that Black
Josh.
score. (1-0) Foster still with a lead, and now he just got a takedown, so it's now 3-0.
Here we got
Warning, stalling rapid, says the official on Black.
here we got Fisher going down here.
Ashton Fisher's opponent would be, I don't know who his opponent would be, Joyce. 95. Nicholas Shaw. Ashton Fisher with a pin in 33 seconds over Nicholas Shaw of Waterford.
And Trits is coming back here pretty hard.
Black now scores 2. Looking for a tips. Got near fall coming. He may be able to take the lead with those near fall points. See what the score comes up now.
He got 2 down there. He just got to keep wrestling.
You're right. Protect himself a little bit on his feet and keep going here. We'll try to get you the score. Black's ahead 4-3. And Foster here has picked a leg, turned it underneath, come out the backside. He's got the reversal. Now it's 5-4 Foster. Black's got to get out of here, get out of the escape, at least tie the match, keep it going here.
He's got to keep wrestling.
He's definitely in this match. And Foster's riding. He stepped over with an ankle lock, and that's all he's done. Now he's up to a higher base. Don't sit here. Switch attempt by Black into a single. Can he get the reversal? He's got 2 to reversal and he's looking for near fall. Got near fall. No, the referee says not yet. But he's going to take the lead again.
Yeah, just right, and this is the end of the match.
Time's running out.
Got wrist control. Trying to get kicked over the top. Reach back, ride him out. Should be 5-6-5.
I can't see through this big guy standing here.
6-5 Black.
I'll be darned.
What a wild match that was. Now we'll slide you over to the Trits match.
He just had to keep wrestling.
Again, Kaler Trits against Jacob Van Duzer of New Berlin. Kyler Trits.
It's not spelled like that, but it's Keeler.
He's ahead 12-0 right now. Power half. Legs ride. Got that half. Scoring near fall. No, not quite, says the official.
He
Second
wants to score pinpoints all the time. He's got his leg hung up here pretty bad.
Yeah, it is underneath there. Van Duzel's got it lifted up underneath there by the ankle. Trits got to just fight the remaining control period. Saves him, ends, runs out. Starting the third. He's going down his opponent, Van Duzer from New Berlin.
Oh, they're both up.
Oh, they're going both.
Now they're both up. Van Duzer is 12-2 coming in. Shot by Trits down low. Somehow got there, but was from a long ways out. Now, scramble work going on here. Trits has got his leg hung up, and we stop it. Potentially dangerous.
Well, he keeps going on offense, don't
Polish
he?
double there. Got him up in the air. See if he can pop his head out. Score the
Come on,
takedown.
step over it. Step over it, Keeler. Come on, just step over it. Step over. There you go. There you go.
That's got to be 2 now. Oh, no, I guess not. Now we got near fall, 2 takedown, but near fall was out of bounds. Now he's got near fall. That's technical fall right there. Kyler Trits. Kyler Trits with a tech fall. Nice job by the Red Raider. Like you said, Coach, it's wild and wide open all the time.
Oh, it's strictly offense.
There's a lot of control there. It's just wild and wide open. Who can come out on top
It's
last?
always been like that.
I don't see any other Red Raiders on the mat, so we'll catch our breath. We'll give Molly a break.
Good.
We'll be back with more Red Raider Wrestling. Josh Hansen on the mat at 285. This is Seth Bjorg, B-G-O-R-G-Y, out of Waterford.
Do you have a record of this guy?
Not right off the bat here.
That's Headlock City. Headlocks or lateral drops?
Guy's 6-3 and a junior, Joyce says. Hear that headlock.
Get that elbow up in the air.
No, take it back the other way. There you go.
Comes back the other way pretty well.
Yeah, he felt that balance there. Hansen with a pin over Kenosha Christian Life's Garrett Madden in the first match. This is his second round matchup. Gonna drop him back if he can. Should be getting near fall here.
Look at that.
He stayed with it
He
long
recovered
enough.
there pretty well.
Now get some weight on him here. There you go. There's the pin for the big heavyweight. 117 on the fall.
Had a boy Josh Hansen.
He's got the advancement and the pin points there for Hansen in 2 matches. Nice job for the Red Raider. Right now, nobody else on the mat.
I think we got 2 more matches left.
We possibly may have. We'll take a break. We'll be back with those wrestling matches on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. Damien Stark's on the mat. And we got to get to the 195-pound weight class. His opponent is Ben Birch out of Grafton.
Damien's about due to win one a match here.
And some of his ankle lace tape come loose. Now you got to have him retaped, I do believe. No, I guess not. Ben Birch out of Grafton. Wrestle backside action here. Yep. And we have Tanner Barse, I do believe.
Tanner Barse.
At 195 as well, but he was added into the tournament in a short bracket, so I do not believe he's able to score points for the Red Raiders. You only can have one person per bracket.
Come on, Damien, fight there.
And he did. Barce's opponent is Jacob Sanders out of West Allis Central. Barce lost his first match on a pin. One good thing, the Red Raiders getting some wrestling in Barce. He's just not able to add team points for the Red Raiders. Hard snap.
Why is that again? Explain that to me.
I don't think you can have 2 wrestlers in the same weight class scoring points, or you could just keep loading weight classes with wrestlers if you had a big squad. And the match you're watching here is Damien Stark. He hits a switch.
Nice switch.
On a reversal, gets a 2-point lead, and now loses control. 2-1 on their feet, Stark. Tanner Barse leads 2-0 in his match. Bad shot attempt by Damien's opponent, Ben Birch. And it rolled through and they're off the mat, thank goodness.
He's got to protect his legs a little bit. Come on, Damien, move your feet now, buddy.
Bryce Conrad, 145 from Waterford, decision 9-8.
Bars leads 2-0 in the second period over his opponent, and Stark here should be 2-1 his lead.
Take advantage of that there, Damien.
Yeah, he played defense and did that well enough, but then just backed off and was content to be neutral. That's when you look to turn it right back to offense and score.
Turn defense to offense.
A lot of hand fighting by both wrestlers here. And not much going on besides that. End of a period coming. Bars with a half and a wrist, going to turn his opponent. Looking for pinpoints. That's flat. Tanner Bars with a pin. Over Jacob Sunders out of West Allis Central.
If Damien would just finish things, he's in position always to score, and he just comes back out to neutral.
It's kind of like wrestling by numbers. You know, you have the defense, you completed a defensive tactic to stop the offense, but you don't look to turn it over. So that step two is, now I got to figure out what I want to do.
Look at that, nice snap down to nothing.
2-2, Stark and Birch are tied.
And Bars won?
Drag the feet too, he does so. Nice job, knew where it was at.
His toes were in too.
Yeah, he drug them all the way. He figured that out on the way down to the mat. Now it's 4-2. Minute left here, don't get reversed. Now don't hang here, take him off his base. There you go. Got a wrist tied up and a reversed kind of a bar here, just lifting on that right side wrist. Now looking to get a half. Don't give up on it. Stay with it here. Steps over that.
He's got this on the wrist here.
And he's got him pinned. Extra 2 points for the Red Raiders.
Holy cow. What's going on here?
The Red Raiders have, I think, 16 pins in this tournament. Again, and one wrestler obviously not able to score, but he still gained a pin as well. That's 32 extra points. That's about what the lead is for the Red Raiders
and they're
in first
excited.
place. And they should be.
They're excited bunch of kids, yeah.
They should be. They wrestled well to gain that.
Yeah.
Well, I do believe we are done here for the Red Raiders wrestling today, so we will be back with more Lincoln High School Red Raider wrestling on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media.
Thanks, Scott. Molly, we're going to shut her for tonight.